major concept. This one only. 6, 7, 8, 9. Already 9, 10 we completed. Decorators and generators. So totally 8 topics are there. Today 30th. 1 month it will take. February ending or March first week it will finish. Sir, first topic is exception handling. So first of all, what is an exception? What is a exception? Once we know idea about exception, then how to handle that exceptions we will see. What is an exception? Errors. Sir, here, see this program. What is the output I will get? What is the value of x? 10. If I'm going to equal to 10, I can print off hi. If I run the program, what is the output I will get? Higher by high. Normal high, special high. Normal high. What is the output? High will be printed or not? Anyone? No, print to string only high. What is the output I'm asking? High. Sir, once I run this program, the output should be. What is the output? Syntax error. What I'm missing? Colon. If statement ending compulsory colon is required, not required. Then high ala printed. So here first mistake is consonant at which error it is a syntax error. So syntax error means no one can do anything. Programmer is responsible to take care about those things. To handle syntax errors, there is no concept. If syntactically everything is okay, if something goes wrong, then only they can use the solution. Being a programmer, you're doing something syntax mistakes. For example, now that is the one case. Now print hi. Now what they are telling? What is the missing? So after print compulsory, what is required? Parenthesis is required. In Python 2, it is valid. 3 invalid, compulsory parenthesis. So here I'm getting two types of errors are there. All these are called as which error? Syntax errors only. We are getting it. Now, now what is the output? Hi, bye. Am I getting output? Because program everything is correct syntax errors. So that's why program will be executed there. First of all, in this program, is there any syntax errors are there? No, there is no syntax errors. Print statement, parenthesis is there, high printed, print 10 by 0 by. Syntactically, so there is no problem. But while execution time, run time, something goes wrong, high will be printed, by not printed. Check this. High printed, by is not printed. Because of the reason is, what is the reason? Zero division error. This is called as a runtime error. Because while running the program, something goes wrong. I don't know what is the problem. If syntax error means, I will take care. All the syntaxes I can rectify being a programmer. So any programming language, there are two types of errors are there. One is syntax error. Second one is runtime error. Logical level, first year. Okay. Only two errors are there. Syntax errors and second one is runtime error. Why runtime error coming? Because of programming mistake, logical mistake, memory problem. So many reasons are there. So anything may be. Because of all these, runtime error. Errors are only two. Syntax, runtime. What is the reason for runtime error? Maybe you did logical mistake, memory mistake. I did this type of logic, so 10 by 0. So there are so many reasons are there for that runtime error. So these runtime errors are nothing but what it is? Exception. To handle that runtime errors, there is one concept that is introduced. That concept is called as what it is? Exception. Handling concept is applicable for only to handle which error? Runtime error, not for syntax error. Syntax error, so no one can do anything. Programmer is responsible to handle syntax error. To handle runtime errors, it is there. For example, first type I'm getting this one 10 by 0. For example, I'm given print 10 by 10. Is there any syntax error is there? No, but execute it. What will happen? You can check it. What they are telling? Type error. Because one is integer, second one is string. Previously, what I'm telling, zero division error they are telling. For example, I have to take from the data input, enter some number. Take it as a n. Number copy, what to do? Integer. Print n. In this, any syntax errors are there? No, I'm accepting number, converted, printed. Fine, program correct only. Now, enter a number, 10. So what is the problem here? End user given input wrong. Program correct only. He asking number, he is given T and 10. We are getting error. What is the error? So there are so many reasons are there for that runtime errors. Maybe end user given wrong input, end user given 10 by 0, maybe logical mistake, maybe upcoming classes, memory errors also will come. So anything will be happen. All these things are nothing but which type of error? Runtime error. To handle these runtime errors, what is the concept? Exception handling concept is there. So first make a heading, exception handling. In any programming language, there are two types of errors are possible, sir. One is first major thing, syntax errors. Second one is runtime. The errors which are occurs because of invalid syntax. Syntax errors. So these are syntax errors. First colon is missing, second parenthesis is missing. Such type of errors are called as syntax errors. So programmer is the responsible to correct these errors. Once all the errors are rectified, then only program execution will be started. Completed. Second one, runtime. Runtime errors. Also called as exceptions. Also called as exceptions. While executing the program, if something goes wrong because of end user input or programming logic or memory problems, etc., we will get runtime errors. Maybe program logic is wrong. Maybe end user given wrong input. Maybe while storing program, memory problems. So many reasons are there to get the runtime error. Examples, just now I'm given now. Print 10 by 0. Problem is there. Print 10 by 10. Syntactically correct. But while execution, we are getting the errors. 10 by 0 we are getting 0 division error. 10 by 10, we are getting something type error. Those are called as runtime errors. Applicable for runtime errors, but not for syntax errors. So next question is, what is an exception? What is exception? Hmm? Sir, forget about the programming side. It is Java, .NET, Python. Chorde about the programming. Morning we started our life morning 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock until night 10 o'clock. In your day, any unwanted, unexpected events will be happened? No? Happened? Morning to evening, you are not expected. Suddenly it is happened. Wow, very good. Uh, in the morning to evening, unexpected. You are not expected that, but it is happened suddenly. Those things will happen, not happened. Happened, not happened, will happens. Okay, no problem. Very good. Accident is not expected suddenly. Accident happened, unexpected thing only. Sunday class. Sir, for example, every day 9 o'clock class is there. You are started from 8:15 from your home. Half an hour journey is there. Every day you are using your bike. 8:15 you are started. 8:45 you are coming to Naresh Shetty. Go to the some Amoga tea, ghee, and tea. After that, you were coming to the class. After completion of class, you were going. Same thing happened daily. Routine. One fine day, suddenly you were started 8:15. 15 minute journey completed. Your tire was punctured. Are you expected? No. Immediately you can go to the puncture shop, go to the patchwork, and come to the class. Now the time is 9:30. Half an hour class you are missing because of that puncture. You are not unexpected thing. So what is that is one type of exception in your day. What it is? Tire punctured error. Because of tire puncture, you were missing half an hour class, but every day our flow continuously going on there. 8:15 you were started, 8:45 you were reaching here, come to that at 9 o'clock. Every day flow is going on there. One day suddenly it was disturbed. So what is the exception? Unwanted, unexpected event which will disturb regular flow, normal flow of your daily life. That is called as exception. Maybe it is programming or maybe in your lifetime. For example, I started the program, sir. I'm writing the program. Now program here is there. I'm writing program. Suddenly morning means you are complete your breakfast coming and 9 o'clock. Okay. आराम से fan चल रहा है मेरा voice आ रहा है speaker. It's like jolapata. Sometimes sleeping will come definitely. So whenever program is there, you are getting sleeping just 1 minute of span. You are sleeping. Now the program is here. Are you getting logic? No. Sometimes that's the online people they're asking, sir, can you please repeat to fourth line, fifth line? Why they're asking? They are not listening that one. Suddenly they're asking, sir, can you please repeat it, that statement, this statement, you can explain. Because they are not listened properly. That is the reason they are asking again. So first four lines you are understanding. Middle of the program you are sleeping 1 minute. Suddenly you can wake up program in the last line. You are not getting anything because of sleeping error. That is also unexpected thing which will happen. That is called as sleeping error. Unexpected thing suddenly came sleeping, you are missing the programming. So that is also called as one type of unexpected event. For example, it is not moving properly. Program completed. You are not getting anything. Okay. Yeah. So that is called as one type of exception only because of starting whenever he is there main hello world written okay, suddenly after that something goes wrong, program completed, output came, not getting anything. That is called as a one type of exception only. So tire punctured, sleeping error. For example, sometimes sir, in your 10th class intermediate we have to go to the some another college and we have to write our exams. To write that exams, hall ticket is mandatory, compulsory. Once you show the hall ticket, then only you can enter into the campus. So first three, four exams, you were okay, fine. One fine day, you forget about hall ticket in your room. Then what to do? Compulsory, you can go to there, take the hall ticket half an hour later. So that is called as hall ticket missing error. So whenever you were started to the class, 9 o'clock class, you are nearby hostel only 8:45 you were started. When you were started 8:45, suddenly rain came, full rain. You were unable to coming to the class. So not expected. You were ready, you were started from your home, suddenly rain coming. That is rainy exception. So anything sir exception means not only programming in our day-to-day life also unwanted, unexpected thing which will disturb our normal flow of the program. That is called as what it is. One exception. So exception means an unwanted and unexpected event that disturbs normal flow of the program is called as an exception. Example, just I'm given a 0 division error, value error, tire punctured error, sleeping error, hall ticket missing. All are nothing but exception only. Sir, now, what is the reason to handle the exceptions means? At the time of program termination, for example, hi, I provided with by. Sir, in this program, there is no exception, no runtime errors, no syntax error. Program will be started and execution will be completed. This type of termination is called as normal termination. Means program started, execution completed, I will get the output, my program is success. Such a type of termination is called as what it is, normal termination. Sometimes because of runtime errors, so here I have to provide a print 10 by 0, sir. Is there any syntax error is there? Nothing. High will be printed. After that 0 division error came. Am I getting by? No. This type of termination is called as second termination, abnormal. What we can call abnormal termination. Abnormal means my program started but not completed, successfully not completed. I'm missing something. So high will be printed there. I'm not getting the by. And I'm missing something code because of this runtime error. Sir, ikkada single line is there, okay. Tomorrow there are multiple lines of code is there like this. Some logic is there. So because of that, yeah, am I missing all these lines of code or not? Yes. This type of termination is called what it is. Second one, abnormal. But what is the reason for to handle exception handling means to provide the third concept is to provide graceful termination. What it is? Graceful termination. I need to go with exception handling concept. There is no errors, nothing. Program started, ended, you are getting output that is called as normal termination. Because of exception runtime error, my program in middle terminated. That type of termination is called as abnormal. So I want to handle this 10 by 0 error. I want to get the output high and by. Such a type of termination is called as graceful. For that, this exception handling is there. So how to handle this one? There are some concept is that try and accept blocks. Those are there. That is, check this one. This one I will explain, sir. Try 10 by 0. Okay. Now, accept print 10 by 2. So whenever exception rise, it will print 10 by 2, 5.0, high, 5.0 by. This type of termination is called a third one. What it is? Graceful. Ante, am I handle exception or not? Yes, such type of concept is so. In this case, first one, this one. Hi, bye. Program executes successfully. Second one, I'm getting error. That is abnormal. Third one, what it is? Graceful termination. Such a concept is called as. So the main objective of exception handling is to provide the graceful termination of the program. I don't want to miss anything in my program. So three executions are there. First one normal, second one abnormal, third one is graceful termination. So now it is highly recommended to handle exceptions. It is highly recommended to handle the exceptions. The main objective of exception handling is graceful termination program. That is, we should not block our resources and we should not miss anything. And because of that runtime error, I'm missing the program. I don't want to miss anything. I want to run program successfully. For that, compulsory you have to handle runtime errors. So what is the meaning of exception handling? We are not repairing any exceptions. Just we have to provide alternative way to run my program. Previously, I'm getting 10 by 0 error. I'm providing alternative way. If something goes wrong, you can divide 10 by 2. Then I'm getting output 5.0 and next statement. So we are not repairing anything here. Exception handling does not mean repairing exception. Just we have to define alternative way to continue rest of the program normally. That is the meaning. No, no, no. If else means if else is the completely different. Sometimes if and else blocks not working properly. Okay, if else is completely different, this is the different. Here I'm not providing any condition. Something goes wrong runtime. So introduce the chance of 3 questions are there here. The first question is, what is an exception handling? Second one, what is the purpose of exception handling? Third question, what is the meaning of exception handling? These 3 questions. Yes, so if you are writing everything, if there is no exception, then cursor never goes to except block. Wait, I will give some examples, then you will get clarity. Next one is, so here the questions are, sir, what is exception? What is the purpose? And what is the meaning of exception handling? Next concept is default exception handling in Python. Exception is nothing but runtime error. Sir, whenever runtime error is coming in Python, every exception is also called as an object. As Python, everything is one object only. Starting, I'm telling, if I'm given x equal to 10, what is the meaning? With the 10, one physical object will be created internally. X is pointing to this object. So in Python, everything is object only, whether it is a function or it is a variable or it is exception, anything. Now my doubt is, what is an object? What is the object? General, sorry, program, not programming. General meaning, what is an object? Pen is one object. Watch is an object. Bag, chair, book, laptop, specs. All are objects only. What is object? Which is physically available, that is called as one object. It may be a chair, it may be a pen, it may be book, it may be watch, or it may be specs, anything. Which is physically available, that is called as a one object. Sir, if object is there means compulsory class should be available there. Suppose here these many students are there means the reason is that there is one classroom is there, then only student object is available. If there is no class, no student. Compulsory class should be available. So in Python, everything is one object. Every exception have corresponding classes are available there. Every object corresponding class is available there. Whatever classes are there. They're all the predefined classes. Base exception, exception, system exit, generator, keyboard. Just now we are seeing something. What is exception? Zero division. ఇంకా ఏం చేసాం జస్ట్ నో ఇదిగోండి వాల్యూ ఎర్రర్ ఇంకోటి టైప్ రిమైనింగ్ ఆల్సో విల్ కమ్ వన్ బై వన్ ప్రజెంట్ దీస్ త్రీ వీ హ్యావ్ సీన్ జీరో డివిజన్ ఎర్రర్ టైప్ ఎర్రర్ వాల్యూ ఎర్రర్ సార్ వాట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ మీన్స్ present we don't have any idea about classes inheritance. This zero division error is there na, this is the child. For this arithmetic error is parent. For arithmetic error is the parent. For this base exception. So in all these classes, the parent class is base exception. As of present, we don't have any idea about class. Then how can I tell this parent child? Upcoming classes object oriented, we will get clarity. What is class? What is parent class, child class, inheritances, those concepts. Present in this situation, that is the base exception is the parent, exception is the child, దానికి arithmetic error is the child, దానికి zero division error is the child class. So these are all the classes are there. Whenever we are getting any error, Python is looking for these type of classes. If these classes are there, it can handle error. Best example, just now within my program, except block, I want to provide a zero division error. Yes, that class is available there. Whenever any exception is raised, it is handled 5.0. By mistake, I'm given wrong class, value error. Then what will happen? Error, program terminated because you are getting zero division error. You are using wrong class, not handled. Again, abnormal termination. You are not handled exception. Only high will be printed there. So that is called as default exception handling in Python. Whenever one exception is raised, Python is looking for these corresponding classes available, not available in your program. If these any class is available, it can handle. And that too mismatch classes is there. Program will be terminated abnormally. Such a type of thing is called as default. If any is not there, the corresponding message will be printed, this type of messages. For example, here I'm given 10, comma 10. Now, which type of error it is a? Value error, type error? Type error, kada? Yeah, idigondi. Type error. Not handled. Sorry, copy this, give this. Then is it handled? Yes, compulsory it will be handled. Graceful termination. High 5.0 by. The compulsory corresponding classes should be matches. So default exception handling in Python. Every exception in Python is an object. For every exception type, the corresponding classes are available. Every exception in Python is an object. For every exception type, the corresponding classes are available. Whenever an exception occurs, PVM, Python Virtual Machine, will create the corresponding exception object and will check for handling code. If the handling code is not available, then Python interpreter terminates the program abnormally and prints to the console. Every exception is an object. For every object, there is one class. The program not executed, terminated. Python exception hierarchy. Python's exception hierarchy. Sir, for this one, this is the diagram. This one I will post in the Google Classroom. This is the main class. The class is base exception. In this child classes are exception, system exit, and one more generator exit. Fourth one keyword. In this exception, all classes are there. Second highest parent, this one only. In this one, all are available there. Attribute error, any arithmetic errors, EOF, end of file error, name error. Sometimes I'm given x equal to 10, print y. Y is not there. You are giving x only, but name error. Somewhere else, I deleted variable. In the del statement, I am given program. For example, sir, x equal to 10. Baane undi. Print of x. X is available. I printed. I'm getting 10. Okay, fine. I deleted x. Del of x. Reference will be removed. Still, I'm trying to print x. We are getting simple. Which error? Which error? That is important. Name error. So that is we are getting here. Name error. Lookup error. Have you remembered index error? Specified index is not there. Key error. Dictionary. If the specified key is not there, key error. OS. Operating system ante one file you are looking for that, but that file is not available there. Then we are getting file not found error. Type error we have seen, value error. So this is the exceptions hierarchy. Sir, every exception in Python has a class because every exception is one object. Whenever object is there, compulsory class is there. Every exception in Python has a class. Those classes are, these are all the class names. Base exception, exception, attribute error. They're all the class names. All exception classes are child classes of base exception. That is, every exception class extends base exception or indirectly. Hence, base exception acts as a root for Python exception hierarchy. Most of the times, being a programmer, we have to concentrate exception and its child classes. So that is just basic introduction to what is syntax error, what is runtime error, what is exception, what is the meaning of exception handling, what is the purpose, how to handle default exception in Python, and exception hierarchies. Thematic error class.
Recording stopped.
So okay, tomorrow we will continue this exception handling concept. Online guys, bye everyone. Tomorrow we will continue the session.